Okay, this is the Modeling Digestion Lab. To start off, everybody needs to go to the supply table over there and get a lab sheet, Modeling Digestion Lab. Yours will be black and white, not red and white. And you're going to read, your purpose today is you're going to observe a model of digestion. Your research, you have already done the EduSmart lesson over digestion, and your sheet should be in your journal for you to look at. And also, I'm going to put on the links section, 7th grade links of my website, a YouTube video. So right now, I want you to go get a lab sheet, and then I want you to pause this video and go to my website and watch the YouTube video in the links section. It will be about digestion to review. So press pause and go do that. Okay, you should have already watched the video now. If you have not watched the YouTube video, you are not following directions. Rewind and go back. But if you have, we're ready to continue. After that, your experiment starts and your materials are listed. As always, it's better to watch me go get the materials. So we're going to start together, and you can follow along as I go. So it says right here, procedure, get a procedure sheet and watch the video. You're already watching the video, of course. So I'm going to go get a procedure sheet that'll help me out. And those are right back here in the corner. It's already labeled procedure sheet. Right here, modeling digestion procedure sheet, and this gives you your directions. Okay, first thing is you need to put on goggles and an apron. So safety inspector, you need to go get everybody a pair of goggles, and the aprons are hanging up around the room. Right now, I'm at Tiger Table. That's what table I'm at. So I'm going to go over and get aprons from that place in the on the apron rack. Come with me, so because they've never done this. All right, y'all never done this, so watch. You come over here, okay? And if I look, I'm looking for tigers. This says poodle and frog, so I'm not in the right place. So I've got to go over, across the room, because I'm looking for tigers. If I come right over here, first one is Tiger Table. So I'm going to get an apron off of the Tiger Table and put it on, and I'm going to get some goggles. Tie my apron. Okay, well, I can't get goggles, so I'm going to go ahead without goggles, and hopefully I'll find the key after y'all leave. Somebody has lost it. Just come back over here. Alright. You're supposed to have goggles on. I can't open the camera, but y'all should all have, I can't open the cabinet. Y'all should all have goggles on. Okay. Now I'm going to get started with the procedure. Next thing, number 2 says that I need to get my supplies together. Alright. You are going to need, what you're basically doing is you're building 3 stomach models. So you're going to come over to the supply section. And the first thing you're going to do is you want to get 3 of these zip bags. Okay. Alright, and you're going to turn them over where there's no writing. See, one side has writing and one side doesn't. You're going to turn them over where there's no writing. And you're going to label these guys protein, carbohydrate, and lipid. Okay, you're going to get a Sharpie from over here. Alright, we're going to label one protein. One is carbohydrate. And one is lipid. Whoop. And if you remember, these were 3 of the organic molecules that we learned in Unit 3. proteins, carbohydrates, and lipids that your body can break down. Okay, the next thing you're going to do is you're going to put the mucus in your stomachs. Remember, we learned on the EduSmart that your stomach produces mucus and it replaces that layer of mucus every 3 weeks so that the acid in your stomach doesn't digest the stomach itself. So you're going to have to put the mucus in. The easiest way to do this is to take your bags. You have to do each one and fold them down. Okay, like this. Okay. And then come over to the supply table, and you're going to have to come close. Right, and to represent our mucus, we're using petroleum jelly. So since you have 3 stomachs, you're going to get 3 cotton swabs, and you're just going to scoop up a big glob of petroleum jelly for each of your stomachs. More than one person can do this and it'll be easier. Oop. And don't worry if it gets on you. It won't hurt. That glob won't come off. Alright, don't forget to close that back up. Alright, now you come over to your stomachs and you're going to coat each one with your mucus. So you take and you open it up and you coat, hold it down, and just swab the mucus all over the lining of your stomach. And this keeps, in our stomachs, this is what keeps the stomach acid from digesting your stomach. If you didn't have that on there, your stomach would eat itself. Okay, once you got it coated, these can go in the trash can. So throw those away. And I got to do all 3. Alright, there's another one. Throw that away. Oh. And here is the 3rd one. Throw that away. Okay, now my hands are sticky, so I'm going to wash with some soap. Okay, now I've got my 3 stomachs coated, and now I need to get the stuff to go in my stomachs. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go get my solid stuff that goes into my stomachs. So I'm going to get some proteins, carbs, and lipids. Alright, so I'm going to need, it says that I need 30 grams of each one. So I'm going to use a triple beam balance because that's what I use to mass solids. So pick it up with both hands, set it on the table. Okay, put all your riders at 0 and make sure over here that it's balanced. Yep, this one's close to balanced. If it wasn't balanced, if you look right here, this little knob, you turn it to get it to balance on 0. But ours is close enough, so it'll do.